Hello. Is this Q&A thing the only thing we're going to see on K-Fux pretty much from now on? No, of course not. The only reason which we resumed this was to answer the questions which I have admitted I was intentionally evading a few years ago, which I have been answering in the interim. We are probably going to bring this to a close at the end of the broadcast year and then suspend it again. Yeah. In the future, there might from time to time be occasional Q&A features, but in the meantime, if you have some burning question that you have to have answered, you can always contact the station directly, so you'll be covered either way. Do you ever ride in Ubers or Lyfts? No, of course not. If I need to get someplace in a hurry that's beyond the range of the bus, say for instance in the middle of the night, I conjure up a conventional taxi cab. Reason being, they're the only conveyance which still takes cash. What would you choose to have for your last meal? You mean if I were condemned to death? First my epitaph and now my execution, huh? That's intriguing. I would not have anything for my last meal. I would not have a last meal. No. I would go to the grave hungry. Because when you go to the grave hungry, in the sense of unfinished business, this establishes a certainty, a veritable guarantee to everybody who you have left behind that you're coming back. Why do you sometimes click your heels together when you are talking about some specific person or thing? You mean like this? Well, it's not to bring all of us back to Kansas again, that's for sure, kiddies. Basically, that is offered as a gesture of respect. If you look back over the centuries at military lineage, the eons and eras of pageantry and cavalry, heraldry and chivalry, you connect those times all the way up to the modern day, you will find one abiding prevailing theme, that being the rendering of service. Service rendered by servicemen, servicewomen. Service rendered. Not subservience, mind you, not submission, not servitude, no, service. Service rendered. Service to the crown, service to the state, service to a queen or to a king, to a president, service to a cause, service to a crusade. Service rendered. And in rendering this service, naturally you have any number of traditions, mores, customs, which are observed. Surely you must be familiar with the basic military salutation, the salute. Now there is supposed to be an initiative salute, one of respect, which is initiated in deference to rank. To a superior officer to a commanding officer. You have the initiative salute, which is supposed to be acknowledged with a responsive salute from that officer. An acknowledgement of respect. Respect being met with respect. Initiative, responsive. If you think of the Orient, you have an initiative bow of honor and respect conveyed, which is supposed to be acknowledged with a responsive bow, one of honor and respect. In this country, you have the Marine Corps Honor Guard at the White House, which offers an initiative salutation of respect to a president, and the president is supposed to acknowledge this with a responsive salute of respect. That is, of course, if you actually have a president to offer such respect. But you see, the origins of these mores emanating from the military province over the years have overlapped into the secular realm, and more to the point, to the service industry. That is why you have any number of liveried attendants, coachmen, footmen, concierge, doorman, maitre d', head waiter, any number of these service industry individuals who, basically as a throwback to that military tradition, are in essence conveying the same sentiment. I am at your service. It is an honor to serve you. How may I be of service to you? Bringing the heels together conveys being at attention, but when this is combined with a truncated bow of the head and shoulders, this conveys the deference of honor and respect. It is in deference to a person or to a tradition. If you're speaking of some luminary out of history who since passed away, or if you are meeting someone for the first time and you are deferring to them at your service, it is an honor to meet you. When you encounter this personage in the future, it is an honor to see you again. It is deference, honor, respect. That's it, boys and girls. Respect. The question which you should be asking yourselves is, if this conveys a deference, honor, and respect, why is it when you were meeting the majority of us, you were standing there with your feet planted about a mile apart like a bow-legged bronco buster? Well, you ruminate on that, boys and girls. I'm sure you'll figure it out in time. Meanwhile, see you around.